Hello, City of Verona. Welcome back to Set V. Today's update is rather interesting, starring Mercutio, Romeo, and Tybalt. But before we get into the news, today's horoscopes. Aries, don't question much over why things are happening in an unexpected way or are being delayed, as that may turn out to be a good thing. Taurus, you'll be tackling a number of diverse commitments from all fronts today. Be ready to fulfill your social, financial, and personal obligations. Gemini, your mood is both playful
Smart Sound. Smart Sound.
One question, Benvolio, Romeo's cousin, told the prince that the fight was started by Tybalt, and that Tybalt wouldn't listen to peace and drew his sword and fought with Mercutio. Romeo intervened, but Tybalt reached around him and killed Mercutio, in which Romeo fought and avenged Mercutio, killing Tybalt. But Lady Capulet didn't want none of that, and told the prince that Benvolio was a part of the Montague family, therefore was lying, in which the prince declared that Romeo is exiled. Meanwhile, Juliet is full of grief, for not only is her dear cousin Tybalt slain, but was slain by none other than her now exiled lover, Romeo. Nevertheless, she wishes for Romeo to come back, demonstrating what could be true love. Rumors of a plot to bring Romeo back, but to Verona, by convincing the prince to let him back, has surfaced, but not a lot of details have been discovered. In other news, the only daughter of Capulets is now being wed to Count Paris, this upcoming Thursday at church. This could be the wedding of the century. All are invited and recommended to bring a small gift for the happy couple. There will be food and drinks provided. Now, we'll be right back with the weather announcements and a special guest, right after these messages. Ooh, I wonder who the special guest is.
Here we have Romeo himself here. Mr. Montague, can you please answer a couple questions about your fight today? Mr. Montague! Mr. Montague, please! Hey, sir, what are your thoughts on Romeo's recent exile?
It's very, very saddening. He's a good friend of mine.
Thank you. Excuse me, ma'am. What are your thoughts on Romeo's recent exile? Thank you. What are your thoughts on the wedding between Juliet and Paris this Thursday? Excuse me, ma'am. What are your thoughts on Romeo's recent exile?
It breaks my heart, you know. I can't deal with it. It hurts so. I can't do this.
Thank you.
A nearby bystander, what are your thoughts on the fight?
Oh, it was crazy, man. I was just walking down the street. I was going to work, and I just see these two guys. They're like talking about this. This other guy, and they're like pushing each other and throwing insults. And then suddenly this guy just like pulls out a sword, and they start fighting. And it gets crazy, and this guy just stabs him just right through. And like, huh! And then Romeo comes waltzing down the street, sees his buddy dead on the floor, and is like, "Yo, I can't have none of that." And so he's just fighting the guy. Then Romeo kills this other guy. Oh, it was crazy. I just start booking it down the street. I was about to have none of that. Stop it. Then everyone starts coming out of their houses. It's crazy. Lady Capulet, I was like halfway down the street at this point. Like, Lady Capulet, I hear something about Romeo being exiled. I hear Lady Capulet calling this other guy a liar, telling him what really happened. I wasn't about to get involved, so I just like minded my own business on down the street. But man, I hope my boy Romeo's okay, because he watches my kids on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know what happened there. That's all I got.